Hello, everyone, and welcome to Between a Pot and a Hard Place presents Let's Unbox. Let me adjust my camera, and I'm Stephen Colton. Wearing my glasses right now. I normally don't because there's usually glare, but because that's usually because we do the show at night, the main podcast, and the glare from the screen hits. This glare is from the window. But yeah, we're gonna actually that might be part of the computer screen. I don't know. I like wearing the glasses, but I don't sometimes. Today we're going to unbox, as you can see in the title description, this is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtle Party Wagon Mutant Attack Van, or as those of you who grew up on Ninja Turtles call it, the Turtle Van. This was this is a reissue of the original 1990s Turtle Van. I found this at Walmart. They are $34.95, I believe. Let's check. I don't want to give it incorrect information. $34.97. Sorry, I feel like an idiot. Wow. But yeah, $34.97. Not a bad price to relive part of your childhood. Originally from Playmates, and again by Playmates. The only difference really is it's got the retro packaging and everything, but it's got the Nickelodeon. Where's it at? The Nickelodeon banner on it somewhere. Well, it did. Did it erase on my way home? Oh, there it is. Nickelodeon banner on the box. The box is pretty cool. You know, you've got the little bottom of the box. You've got the top of the box, which is the same, and the side. It's all essentially the same image. And then the back shows you the detail of what you can do with it. That window glare. So you have, here's the description on the back. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the most advanced party vehicle ever designed. Yes, turtle technology at its best, and it's yours, all yours, because this attack transport machine means you're in control. Control the super spoiler. Nowhere else will you find the radical, super cool, super spoiler that triggers the foot-pounding tenderizer. And you're not alone. Michelangelo loves to ride shotgun on the swing foot tenderizer sidearm, while Raphael wields the wheel at breakneck speed. This party-powered mutant machine comes with incredible options like the turtle-plated flip top for easy turtle access and the shell-proof armored windshield visor to keep your turtle team fully protected against high-speed bug impact. This turtle troop transport is perfect for street level and subterranean level. All this control is now in the palm of your crime-fighting hands. May the ooze be with you. Now, that was a long description of what this thing is and does. Unfortunately, I do not have all of the turtles. I do have one, and I was going to buy a Michelangelo today. Donatello. I have one of his bow staffs here somewhere. You may see me fiddle with it time to time on the main podcast. I don't know where it went. It's here somewhere. It's laying around. It's on one of these shelves. I have so many new toys that I buy all the time. But this Donatello is here. We'll say and decided we're going to open this up. Box-wise, I know some people in videos like to look at the boxes. This came like this. It's a little crunched. I actually had to unbox this from the main box myself because I was at Walmart. And I saw a bunch of stuff on pallets getting ready for Christmas. And I was in there yesterday at about 4:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I was like, well, I was looking around the pallets and stuff like that. And I saw a bunch of the AEW wrestling figures in boxes. And I opened the box. And then, this is Ray Phoenix or Ray Phoenix, however you want to pronounce it. I think it properly is pronounced Phoenix or Phoenix. But got this guy already, and there was some of him in the box and some other ones as well that I already have. So I didn't buy any of those. I did see a Mikey, like I said, on of these. But this Donatello, you can see how well the paint is on his bandana and his skin, I guess. But the Mikey, the orange on the bandana was not painted all the way on there. So there was a big thing of green in the middle. And then on some of them, the orange was bleeding onto his head. Very, very poor paint job on that one. These are rushed. I mean, Their articulation is the same. They're modeled the same. They're the same scale as the original ones from the 80s, 90s, era. The belt comes off. They come with the little punch board of the orange weapons and that you see actually pictured on the box. They're all that same color. So each turtle has that, and it's retro packaging too, which is really cool. But I didn't get that one because, like I said, Mikey was my favorite. Donatello's not my least favorite because, like, Mikey was my favorite just because he was a goofball and he had nunchucks, and he was the only one that didn't have. Well, he didn't have a bladed weapon or like a stick. He had the nunchucks, had the string, chain, whatever, and he could twirl them around. He had two of them, and he's the one that loved pizza so much. Well, they all love pizza, but he was like the party, like, goofball, and that was more relatable to me as a kid. But the first one I opened up at Walmart today, because none of that stuff was stocked. These were not on the shelf. They were in boxes on pallets, and so I saw the box, and I knew it was a turtle van because it had, that logo on on the side of the box, and I was like, that's it. And I dug it out, like, secretly. I felt so paranoid. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get in trouble for opening stuff to buy, because I felt like I was stealing, even though I had no intention of stealing. Was 100% going to purchase this, but I still felt weird about it. So I waited until today to actually buy it. And none of the stuff, because I assumed they would have stocked it by today, but they didn't. Anyway, we're going to open this up. And I got this one because the first one I pulled down, when I opened the cardboard outer box, the top of the van was like smushed in, kind of like this, but like way worse, because like you can see that resale value, that's not very good. But normally I just ditch boxes, but sometimes for certain things I will keep the boxes, so I try not to cut anything if I can help it. I don't even have a knife with me or on me, and there's so much tape. Let's see, what can I do? I'm just pick at the tape and talk while I do that, I guess. But yeah, if you guys grew up 80s, 90s, and Ninja Turtles, I mean, Ninja Turtles are still relevant today. I mean, you see so many versions of Turtles. Dang, this tape is hard to get off. I'm trying to be good because Chris's pastor is watching. Wink. I can't open that like that. I was trying to salvage the tape as well. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to grab something. I'm lazy. I'm just going to use a car key or house key, whatever, which is the same thing I used to open the box at Walmart. Just to pry the tape enough. There we go. One more piece. I don't know what I'm going to do with boxes. I've started throwing away old boxes for stuff because I had a phase there where I kept all my boxes. And just for the sake of resale, if that came to that, because like we all fall on hard times. There's a stack of wrestling toy boxes back here under this table where my printer is. They have stacks of notebooks. There's a screenplay of Clerks and Chasing Amy, then my screenplay in that binder that I wrote, and then a bunch of notebooks that I jotted notes on and doodles and stuff. All right, now here we go. Okay. Now, I don't remember when I was a kid what kind of boxing. Is that painted? Oh, the stickers are they're already applied. When I was a kid, I think they came in that egg carton stuff that they have in this plastic. So we're gonna pull this bad boy out. And already, okay, that's got tape on it. So careful, not lose any of this. Can't say that I'm a fan of that. The stickers were already applied, and I remember when I was a kid, I used to love applying the stickers. That was half the fun. But these are already applied, and they're not all applied very well. And I know, oh, so many memories. Wow. We're going to sit this guy down for just a minute. I'm not the box, but I guess so. I'm going to take the plastic and put it back in the box, because I might end up keeping this, or I might end up trading it, selling it, whatever. I'm a collector, but I'm not like a mint collector where I have to have boxes for every little thing. But in case I do decide to give away, trade, sell, whatever, I like to keep some boxes. Like with action figures, usually I don't. But with big things like this, I will sometimes keep the packaging. Gosh, they got way too much tape on this. It's like the little super spoiler or whatever thing, and they've got it heavily taped. It's like, there we go. I don't like how they have the stickers already applied. If they were going to paint these details on, that would have been great. I don't know why they felt the need to stick the stickers on. That was half the fun as a kid. You would have seen me get a lot more frustrated in this video because why do they have these little clear rubber bands loose inside? This must be, is that an accessory? I can't remember. I'm going to take the other one out just to make sure, because I don't want to lose these if they are intended to be used for something. Like they'll maybe have a mechanism or something. We're going to take a quick look at the instruction sheet thing that we always get when we're kids and just throw away. Assembly, attach spoiler, attach foot finder blaster, attach machine blaster, load wacko bombs, activation. So these rubber bands have nothing to do with anything. They were just, I guess, intended to hold something in the packaging, but they were just in this loose bag. So I don't know why. Thanks for watching. If you want to leave comments, our live comments are working just the same as they do in the main podcast. So any comments you leave will be acknowledged and included to the best of our abilities. We're going to take all the little accessories out. These are some gunners and things like that. If you're just tuning in, then we are opening and talking about the Turtle van. Remember this? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Family Guy joke. Yeah, there's... When I was a kid, I didn't like it, but it's part of that nostalgia. And I hate the materials now. The that egg carton stuff, you know, that stuff comes in a lot. Jeez. Sorry, I know that crackly sound is very annoying. I should have muted my mic. But we're at the end. We're at the end now. I'm going to slide this back in. You're going to slide this back in because who needs instructions? And we're going to slide the... Oh, gosh, man. I'm trying to close the box back up. There we go. Turtle van. We're just going to slide this box over here to the side. And now we're going to pick this bad boy back up. I mean, I was kind of hoping they didn't have all this stuff already installed. Because nope, stuff first goes in, and this goes in, and then that goes back down. Right? Yeah. I was kind of hoping it wasn't stuck on, because I wanted to leave some of these off, like foot stinks, and it's not even on there good, man. They have a bubble and all this stuff. Like, this is nostalgic, but I wanted to keep these stickers off of it. I guess I could take them off, but then they're ruined. I would have put the window stickers on and all that, and then the engine sticker in the back, and then the turtle sticker in the front. But I would have kept everything else off. But it is what it is. I'm going to put the spoiler on. if it'll even go on. There it goes. That's on. Now the mirrors. I can't remember which direction they go in. Okay, the box, the things go up. So we're going to add those on. That's right. And then this one's going to go on the other side. I kind of regret buying it, not because it's bad. I love it. But I regret buying everything that I buy because I'm like, oh, I should have bought that. That's too expensive. And that's with every single thing that I do. I just get buyer's remorse instantly on everything I do. Does this thing go? Okay, yeah, this goes on the top. And then this thing. What's that? Okay, yeah, this thing goes on here. Might be easier to take this piece first. Put it on. I don't know why they just make this one piece. I feel like this material is stronger than it was like 20 years ago. Or even 25 years ago. I don't know how long ago that's been. But yeah. And then these guys go on, okay, on the tops of these. Again, probably should have put those in first before popping them on the sides. And when I was a kid, I had one of these, the originals. This is, again, the reissue. And it's pure nostalgia, which is why I'm buying it this time. There we go. Pure nostalgia. But I bought it again because when I was a kid, the one I had, all the stickers were like torn off. This part was missing. That little windshield guard was missing. The fin was missing, and the door was missing. Like all this stuff was missing. And of course, these, I guess, go on the inside. So that when you open it, they slide out and drop. Kaboom. I feel like that's supposed to last without this being down, but whatever. We have Donatello. There's no steering wheel in this thing, so whatever. And there we have it, folks. The Turtle Van in its glory. A piece of my childhood. Returned once again from whence he came. That's the smartest thing you'll ever hear me say on the show or on any podcast on this channel. But do you remember the 90s or the 80s before that? Ninja Turtles when they were done the right way. It's amazing. Piece of nostalgia, piece of childhood. This is more significant in my childhood memory than all these wrestling figures are. Again, I've shown this on the main podcast, but if you check it out, all these wrestling figures here, I've bought all of those within the last 3 or 4 months. And, yeah, it's getting expensive to do that. I got to slow down a little bit. It's the curse of having a job that pays decent. And, one of the perks it has comes from having a roommate as well, is you don't have to pay all the bills yourself. You pay half. So with the other half of the money, you buy a bunch of useless toys. But I love them because, again, it's my childhood. So Wow. That sounded kind of like Owen Wilson. And another thing, which is cool, these figures don't have the same articulation. I mean, they do have the articulation, but they don't have, like, these things, they don't sit very well. Like, I don't know. I think maybe you were supposed to put the hands on here somehow. If any of you out there can correct me, because I'm probably being really, really stupid and doing this the wrong way, but I think it's easier to do when he's inside the van. But I could have swore his hands are supposed to, like, hold on to those tabs, because if you don't, if you just sit them on it, see, you wouldn't even sit on it. Like, it opens up. You're supposed to sit on it and swing out. You know, like, whoosh. But I don't really know how to do that because it just barely sits in it as it is. But yeah, I'm gonna just throw him back up here somewhat. And there we have it, folks. The turtle van. The foot stinks. It's party time. Slam, bam, pow, conk. And if you want to look at the underside of it, there's the axles and all that fun stuff. And to get a good overview of the inside, again, we'll take the camera angle, go down. Pretty cool. Cowabunga, dude. There's no steering wheel in this thing. And there's no seatbelts, so it's very dangerous. Let that be a lesson, kids. Always wear your seatbelts, because you could end up falling over like Donatello. And don't keep bombs in the back of your van. Yeah. Let's take that. Close and back up. No! I always hated that as a kid. Because, like, if you had to do it in order. Like, you had to push up on this. Actually, you had to push this in first and then push up on this. And then hold that in while closing the top, because the peg on the top held that in. Fold it down. Yes, folks, I'm making pew sounds at 35 years old. That's the life that I live. I have that whimsical, childlike persona, and that'll probably never die. I'll probably be 90 years old playing with wrestling toys or playing video games. But thank you for watching, though. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and all that and share. I know these videos aren't for everybody with the toys and everything, but it's something I like to do. I like to kind of go off on these little tangents and get that out so that when we're doing the main podcast, I'm not going crazy with it. These I've shown on the podcast, I believe, but these, and I think I unboxed these actually, but these are still cool. They sit right here by my computer. The Flash, but the Superman is it's my favorite Superman figure. I've got one more from the, believe it was DC Rebirth comics design. But this Henry Cavill's Superman black suit is amazing. It's from Zack Snyder's Justice League, which I have on Blu-ray, and I got it for $10, which is amazing. The Black Friday special DVD, Blu-ray, rather. But thank you for watching. Don't forget, this Sunday night, live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Let's rewind. Don't forget that this Sunday, live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific. Join Chris and myself for Between a Putt and a Hard Place, the main podcast here on this channel, as well as Facebook.com/Between a Putt and a Hard Place and Facebook.com/groups/Between a Putt and a Hard Place. Every Sunday, 8:30 live, 5:30 Pacific. We talk about week's news in pop culture, movies, TV, all that. I'm starting to incorporate toys and video gaming as well. If you have any ideas or suggestions for content that you want to see us talk about or even see featured in little side videos like this, let us know. We'll definitely do it. Except like eating weird things or like doing stuff with animals and yeah, no. But no donkey shows here. Ooh, cake. Sorry. Reference that most of you might not get. It's just been a lot of fun. There's been a lot of episodes of us talking just about stuff we love. There have been some great guests. More recently, we had Alex Collins, who plays Dr. Midnight on Stargirl Season 2. And he was phenomenal. And before that, we had Jordan Elsass, who plays John Kent on Superman and Lois, and they're filming their second season right now, which I know will blow us all away. And we've been watching the Flash Armageddon special event. Episode 3 just aired last night on the CW. And if you haven't seen any of those yet, go to the CW app right now and watch Armageddon 1, 2, and 3. We'll come up. No, I didn't make it, but like they're coming out with episode 4 this coming week, and that features Eobard Reverse Flash. Oh my gosh! I know, spoiler alert though, because you wouldn't know that, and if you didn't watch the 3rd episode, but it's in the promo material, so it's not like it's a big spoiler. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Well, my jiggling over here is moving the top rope of my wrestling ring over there. Don't fall down. Sorry. But yeah, watch that. We're going to talk about Flash Armageddon 3 on the podcast this week on Sunday night, live 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific. Facebook.com/Between a Pot and a Hard Place. Facebook.com/group/Between a Pot and a Hard Place. And right here on YouTube at Between a Pot and a Hard Place. Always thankful for Mark Guggenheim, wonderful person, wonderful friend, supporter of the podcast. And, just couldn't really be where we're at without him. So thank you to him. And you can follow him at M Guggenheim on Facebook, or excuse me, on Twitter. Why did I say Facebook? And for that, I usually don't do this on this show, but I'm going to go ahead and throw out the social media outlets that you can follow us on. Again, Facebook.com/Between a Pot and a Hard Place is our main Facebook group. Our main Facebook page for the main podcast. At Pot and Hard Place are following us on Twitter. And at M Guggenheim is Mark Guggenheim. Follow him. Tell him we sent you. He'll say great or thumbs up and love you forever. No, I'm just sorry. I mean, Mark might love you. I don't know. I can't speak for him. He and I got to know each other by arguing, so who knows? At Steven_Colton, which is myself, and my great co-host for Between a Pot and a Hard Place, at CJ_Kirk1979. And for you guys watching this video right now, this is not too relevant because you're already on the channel, but Between a Pot and a Hard Place on YouTube. Check us out on those platforms. And have a good week. We'll see you Sunday live, 8:30 p.m. I'm not going to do the whole thing again, but we will see you live Sunday night. Thank you so much for joining in today for this unboxing, and we will see you on Sunday.